Hey, Geminis. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This is your week peek for June 25th until June 29th. I am doing them a little bit different. I will not always have my readings be done with the same spreads, so just prepare for that. But I feel like I do things in whatever way I feel called to do them based on, my spirit and my intuition. So I wanted to do them this way this week. So I am going to get two tarot cards and an oracle card, and I'll do that with the 5 sets, and I'll give you the messages that come to me based on how I read the cards that I pulled. So let's get started. First, we have the Death card, so someone could be dealing with a Scorpio, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Alongside that, unlikely. So someone could be, like I said, dealing with a Scorpio, or this could be a situation where a cycle is called to end, or someone wants a transformation to happen in a relationship or in a situation, possibly with an earth sign or with a Scorpio, or it could be something around like someone giving or sharing material things. But it's unlikely that that change will happen quickly, I heard, but also it may be for some unlikely that it will happen altogether. This person may be too attached to their material things and money, but also they may be used to being independent or single or handling things their way or the highway. So yeah, that change may take a while to happen. And this week, there may be a realization around that, or they may show some signs of that. Also, like I said, you could want somebody to come in, or someone could be expecting for you to come in and like help them. But I think it could be like you wanting somebody to come in and like offer you help, or you may actually ask someone for help. And it could be a Scorpio or an earth sign, but it's unlikely that they will be able to, or that they will say yes. That doesn't mean they won't, but it says unlikely. So then we have the World in reverse, the Two of Wands, and Trust. Um, okay, and so like I said, this could be a cycle that you're going through, where you have to invest something, but you're afraid to, and you're not investing it, or you're wanting someone to change or transform, and they haven't. So this cycle is not ready to end yet, and you're just sitting, and you're waiting patiently, and it's like, any day now. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius. But you're just sitting and you're just waiting, and you're like, any day now. Also, this could be, but the angels are saying to trust that things will work out the way they're supposed to. This person will have an awakening of sorts. Um, Also, this could be where you want to travel, but you don't really know how you can gather the means to make it happen. Maybe you were invited to actually go on a trip with someone, and it's across the country, or you're just having that desire this week. You're just thinking, like, oh, it's summer. I haven't planned anything. I want to go somewhere, but it's not seeming like it'll be possible to do. But the angels are saying trust. That can work out, it can work in your favor. Something will probably happen this week that you didn't expect that will probably change the way things look like they can work in your favor, or the way things look like they'll go. The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands in reverse, if you believe. And with this, I feel like having a number of things coming at you at once is sometimes a gift and a curse. Having options is just better than having none, but at the same time, sometimes having too many things to do on your to-do list, too many options, it makes it seem almost impossible to move forward. Too many tasks, too many things to tackle. I feel like this week you could come to a point of feeling overwhelmed, or feeling like you don't know how to move forward because there's so many different ways you could go. But just believe in yourself, believe in your intuition, and I feel like the right answer will come to you. It'll feel like almost like it literally fell in your lap. Um, and that's all I'm getting from that. So let's go to the next one. We have the Lovers in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, not the right time. Okay, so Gemini, this could just be you showing up in your reading. But I do feel like for some of you, this could be a relationship or a twin flame journey. Either way, it's something that's not working out. No matter how hard you're working on it, how much effort you put into it, how hard the other person is working on it. And it's literally just because it's not the right time for you guys to do this right now. Maybe it's a friendship that's going to the next level. Maybe it's something that's been off and on for a while. But it is true that you guys may be soulmates or twin flames, or this love is destined to happen within both of you guys' lifetime. But I feel like at the same time, you're trying to work on it really hard and it's just not the right time. So don't allow it to be a stressful thing because when it's supposed to work out, it will. Also, if this is just you showing up in your reading, then you could be working really hard because you want to gain more money and have the ability to do the things you want to do, like travel. But it just seems like a lot of obstacle keeps coming your way. A lot of different tasks and things you have to do keeps pulling you in different directions. And that's just because it's not the right time for you to do something that you are trying to do at this moment. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, communicate clearly. Okay, and this may be, if it was a love situation, this may be why it's not the right time. You guys may need a fresh start. You guys may need to go ahead and not only reset the foundation of the relationship and ground it, but you also may need to reset the love and the romance of the relationship and ground that. And I feel like the only way for those things to happen may be to learn to communicate clearly. And that may be a struggle of you guys right now. So that may be why it's saying that it's not the right time for you guys to like actually be together. Excuse me. Also, I feel like this week could be a realization week for you guys because if you look at this, okay, sorry. If you look at this, you have two hands coming towards each other. So you got that Ace of Cup hand coming towards that Ace of Pentacles hand. And it may be one of those things where you guys are just totally different. One operates through emotion and one operates through material things, action, and what he can see or what she can see, feel, touch. The other, well, touch, taste, see, things like that. The other may be more feel, intuitive, thinking type. You know, you guys may be different. And it's like both of you, though, want to offer the purest forms of what you have as yourselves to each other. So it just takes some communication. Rather than getting frustrated, you just really have to communicate. For some of you, I feel like that's the case. And you really just have to communicate that to each other. Look at the world that this woman is holding and then the two dolphins like coming into it. And I feel like that goes perfectly with these two cards, both of the aces coming out and the hands going towards each other. It's like you guys can create this world that you want to create, this love, this abundance, this family, whatever it is that you want to have with this person. You guys can create this. You guys can have anything that you want, but you got to come at things from the right angle and you have to communicate clearly with other people. Also, if this is about, like I said, the traveling, and you know, being able to have more in life, you have to be willing to take risk on things that you feel and also on investments. I feel like for some of you, and investing, putting into those two things will give you the world that you want, the career world, the love world that you want. Okay, so now let's get you guys an outcome card. Gemini outcome card. That was a really nice reading though, Gemini. I feel like you just believe in yourself. Okay, so we have no. Take action at the bottom. something made me look at the bottom. I've been trying not to look at the bottom. So no, take action. So maybe you're about to like wallow or let it go or give up, but the angels are saying no, and then they're saying like take action. Yeah, okay. So I'm feeling like Gemini, you know what you want. You know there are ways to do things, to change things, to get things, but you are pretty much afraid of taking a risk. And the angels are saying no, no, no. This week is not the week to do that. Do not be afraid to take a risk. So, I typically read no, but I feel like it may be different from I typically read the cards that are the outcome cards, the oracle one, but it may be different from the message that I'm getting from you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and look at it anyway. Yeah, it just says the answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding this issue and drawing another card. And when I looked at the bottom, it says take action. So I already got the other answer that I needed. You guys are afraid to take a risk on some things, and no, this week you need to take action. This week you need to make some moves, make some changes, follow your heart, make some investments, do what you need to do. Don't be afraid. Okay, Geminis, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This has been your week peek for June 25th until June 29th, 2018. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, of course, if it resonated. And, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, of course. And then if you have any questions, if you have any reading ideas, if you want to share your story, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can reach me at folklorereadings@gmail.com. I will put it on the screen. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I wish you guys an amazing week. All the love in the world. You can do this, Gemini. You can do this. That's something that I've learned that I try to do to myself too. Just to give you a little tidbit before I go. Words are powerful in the same way that people can talk us down and make us believe negative things about ourselves. We can talk ourselves up and make us believe positive things about ourselves. So if you're feeling afraid this week, if you're feeling doubtful, I just want you for this week, this is your task. Just keep saying, I can do this. And if you say it in your mind enough, you won't be afraid. You can say that too, like, I'm not afraid, I can do this. I'm not afraid, I can do all things. And just say that to yourself throughout the week, Gemini, and watch the amazing things that come towards you. And if you take some risk, watch the amazing things that happen. Okay? Thank you again, and love and air hugs. Bye, guys.